So Dan and I are coming to you from the office, and right now we're working on upping some of our search for the actual site here. So we'll take a look. Right now we've got on our analytics page just an idea of where our traffic comes from. So if you look at our search here, we've got 41% from a YouTube search, channel pages, external, etc. And then if you look out here, these are external searches. And you can see 37% come from Google searches, and then some links on WhatsApp and Instagram. It's also got this funnel display over here that shows exactly how these lead to watch time. So Dan and I have been talking today about how we think we can change some of this. And Dan, what have been some of your ideas? You can just go ahead and share with everybody here that's watching this at home.
Well, I kind of thinking of ways that people find like blog posts and other various areas that would lead to something like this. So you have home improvement, do it yourself, DIY.
And again, we're talking about search queries, right?
Yeah.
The actual term that people are going to be using.
Things that people are, when they have an issue with their home or they want to do something, they're going to put in certain keywords that are going to link to content like yours.
Yeah. So what we've gone is we've gone in and previously the terms to search for the channel have not been very broad, and so we've added terms like different products that are being used on the channel. So for example, like DeWalt supplies a lot of the different things that we use. Hitachi's another one. Briggs & Stratton, for example, does some things with lawnmowers, some of the carburetors and things that we've been using on the channel. And then additionally, we've gone through and used, just to be transparent, some very clickbait things as well. I'm not going to reveal specifically some of those things, but just broader things like DIY, terms for the location where it's happening, Charlotte. And what we're going to do is after the next 21 days, we're going to come back and 28 days, so 4 weeks time, we're going to come back and we're going to take a look at how this has affected the number of visits to the page. So Dan, can you preview kind of what you anticipate happening?
I hope to see some change, and not just in YouTube searches as well, so like browsing features and just other ways that it can be reached, because at the moment it seems like people are just searching quite specifically. We want to see if there's a new way, a new avenue that we can get some traffic. So.
And I'm a little bit more interested just personally to look at and explore in a much broader sense where the tipping point is with YouTube content. So a lot of the people that I follow, like Connor Ward, the Lawn Care Nut, Jimmy Lewis is another one, who's a guy that's located out in Utah somewhere. You can see that he had, 40 views on a video and 50 views on a video. And then somewhere, at some point, there was a tipping point where you had 4,000 views on a video, and it seems really arbitrary, like I can't tease out any causation.
Wow.
And I just don't know if there's a tipping point where you have enough content on YouTube and you've got it linked correctly that the algorithm starts recommending you as a person, that people that are searching for this content, you come up. From his personality, Jimmy's very dry. He's not a person that I particularly enjoy watching. He's like, hey, I'm going to mow my lawn at 3 inches today. And it's like, Connor Ward makes it entertaining. And even if I go back into the content that Connor Ward shared early on in his career, there was so much less personality that Connor actually shared. So I don't know. You're familiar with like PewDiePie and some of these people. Who was the guy that we watched, Tom? Casey Neistat. We watched him, and he's actually stopped putting things on YouTube right now. But what's your experience with people's personalities? It's not so much about content.
No, it's definitely about drawing those people in initially in the engagement, and then building that story out, I guess, is where people just come back. I think that's the big one, is where hooking people and then making them return, making it in their interest to return. So I'm not sure whether Jimmy Lewis is just giving information that people just can't find elsewhere. Or
and it's not, and it's almost like, so if I look at YouTube, there's a band of probably 10 guys, right? There's the Lawn Care Nut, Alan Haynes, who's been doing this for years now, but he has, let's take a look here. Alan Haynes has literally thousands of people that watch his videos on a regular basis. So if we pull up the Lawn Care Nut, and we're going to take a look here, and I'll flip this around so that you can take a look at some of the things that we're looking at. If we look at the Lawn Care Nut here, he's got 5,000 views. He's got 30,000 views on some of his videos, and I'll try not to doing this with my phone. So just here, I mean, there's sprinkler head maintenance, 30,000 views. If we come over here, fall lawn fertilizer, 49,000 views, and that was a week ago. Easy lawnmower oil change results, 34,000 views. To me, that's crazy. That's a lot of people looking at some of this stuff. Let's see what else I got. Recommendations for channels here. Lawns Across America, which is another one. And if you look at the number of subscribers here, he had 11,000 subscribers to his. If you look at this one, the Lawn Care Nut, he has 279,000 subscribers. So there are a lot of people that are looking at what he's doing. The production value isn't anything crazy. He's not doing anything that's above and beyond. Let's look at Jimmy Lewis, which his is a lawn care thing as well. Jimmy Lewis has got 2,000 subscribers. He's got 97 videos, and you can kind of see, as if you go chronologically through what Jimmy has done, you know, his first video, if I go all the way back here, right here, Quick and Easy Lawn Stripes, 150 views. You know, and then as we go through here, he had an introduction, spot spraying weeds in my lawn, 92 views. 2 videos later, learning how to use a hose end sprayer, 5,600 views. How do you jump from 92 views? And if I look at the number of videos that are on here chronologically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On his 12th one, he's got 5,000 views.
I think interesting with that is he's used 2 U's, learning 2 U's, whereas with the spot spraying one, he's still doing a how-to video. It's just he hasn't used anything which is going to feature in a search, you know what I mean? Like in this, it's learning 2, and in this one, it's just spot spraying. He's just, this is like
so scroll up to a few, like, I mean, look at it. Even picking pumpkins, use 2 fingers up and down there. Yeah, okay. So we're looking at some of the things that he's got on here. More recently, dethatching my front lawn, 6,000 views, but the one before that, a Utah meetup announcement, only had 528 views. So
yeah, you see like DIY, 4,500, how to make your lawn, 4,000.
Interesting.
He's got, whereas here you've got an assembly of something and it's only got 500 views. So he hasn't utilized that.
Even some of these, the art of, where was that at? Well, the art of double cut, an approach to cutting tall fescue. 2 months ago, 5,000 views. And so part of this goes back to the concept that I would like to talk about what we do professionally here on a regular basis, and that's coaching track and field. So a lot of the years that I have coached, I've wanted to find really great content that would tell me kind of some of the information that we talk about in here on a regular basis, and it was really difficult to find. So the most popular video that I have is a how to throw shot put video. And if we go back to my channel and take a look at the number of views that has, if I sort it by views, let's say all videos here. I'll sort by views, okay. Most popular. That has 3,400 views, but it was uploaded 6 years ago. There's a video of me just taking one high jump that was located that was uploaded 5 years ago, and that's almost at 1,000 views. The most popular video that I've posted this year is Google Fiber destroyed my sewer line. And I try to use some of the things like Google Fiber to see that if I could get some traffic just from using the term Google in the actual video. I thought the production quality of the video was high.
I think something I'm interested in with a channel like Jimmy Lewis is, do we know if he promoted any of those videos? Or did he pay for promotion?
Yeah, and that's a great question too. I don't know anything about that, whether or not those people are actually spending money. It would be interesting. I've looked at some videos where people who have channels talk about like how much money they make, how often they produce videos, and then the result of those videos. And That's a really, really good question. So we'll check back in here in 28 days and see if we learn anything about it. We're going to do some more research on the internet just to figure out how are people driving views to their channels and what the result is that. So thank you guys for watching. This has been me and Danny in the office. Have a great day.